Yes, friends, this is Nijilaya. Today I'm going to teach you how to deal with the files. That means we are going to see this file handling. Okay. So first thing which I want to tell you is now you all know we have seen the concept of pointers, right? We have seen the concept of pointers. So in pointers, what we have seen, you think suppose if I write int star p, okay, so this p is a pointer variable which can store the address of any integer data type. Similarly, if I write here float star p, then again here p is a pointer to float type variable. Okay. Similarly, char star p, then p is a pointer to character type variable. Okay. Now you all know this basics of pointers. I'm not going to enter into this the basic of pointers. Now, what we are going to see is how to deal with the files. How to deal with the files. So, what you have to do? First thing, look here. There are first program which I'm going to show you is how to create a file. How to create a file. Now, what are the types of file you know? For example, if I write, if I create a file called as Jolly. Okay, we are going to see the practical also of this. And if I give the extension .doc, now this .doc is an extension for Word file. It is an extension for Word file. Yeah, if I give the same name jolly.xls, then XLS is an extension for Excel file. Okay. If I write jolly.ppt, that means this is a PowerPoint slide. Yeah, PowerPoint file. Okay, PowerPoint. Now, here this is a file name and these are the extensions. Okay, so we are going to see how to deal with this file handling. We are going to deal with file handling. Okay, so in this file handling, first thing which I'm going to teach you is how to create a file. First thing is how to create a file. Okay, now let me just clear this. I'm going to teach you. My first program will be how to create a file. How to create a file. Okay. So let us see how to create the file. How to create the file. Now, the thing is very simple. How to create the file. First, you have to create a pointer to file. Okay. For example, if I write here file star ptr. Now this file is a reserved word. It's a reserved word. Okay. Your first step is create a pointer to type file. Okay. Now here, let me show you through the program. Okay. Just a minute, friends. Yeah. Here, let me open this Turbo C. Now, before actually opening this Turbo C, I want to show you some more thing. Now here, what I'll do is, this is my system over here, C drive, and here I have created a directory called a sample. Now just let me delete this. Yeah, let me delete the files which I've created. Okay. So what you can see over here, this is a directory called a sample, and this folder is now empty. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this Turbo C. Okay. So in Turbo C, you all know. Now let us take this example. Yeah. Let me open a new file. And you all know this format, right? You all know this format. Now let me close this. Let me just take the format from this. Here, what I'll do is, you can see, just a minute guys, yeah. Here what you can see is the format of program, okay, the basic format of program. Now you all know this format. Now what you have to do, what is the step one you have to do? Step one you have to do is, you have to create a pointer to type file. Now file star ptr, okay. Now star ptr, that remember friends, this file, file, all should be in the capital. It's a reserved word. Okay. Now, what is the next step? First step is create a pointer to type file. What is the second step? Using that pointer, you invoke the function called as fopen. fopen. Fopen is the function which is used to open a file. Okay, and what you have to mention in the double quotes of it. For example, in C drive, there is a directory called as sample. There is a directory called as sample. Okay, and double slash. And now here, whatever file you want to create, you can give its name. For example, I'm writing here as Sanis. Okay, sanis.doc. And after giving the double quotes, here again what you have to do in comma, in double quotes, you have to mention the mode. Okay, now I'm giving the mode as W. I'm going to explain you about this. W, you can see here W, that is in the write mode. Okay, here we are going to see basically the three modes: write mode, read mode, and append. Okay, so here W means the write mode. Okay, so when this is in the write mode, what happens is, in this file, if it is not there, it will get created. It will get created. Okay, now after creating this file, you always keep a habit of closing that pointer. Now to close that, F close P T. Okay, close that in the bracket. In the opening closing parenthesis, mention that pointer. Okay, now if you run this, let me run this. Okay, if you run this, the program is executed. Now you will say, so where is the output on all this? Now let me show you where the output is. Let me quit this from here. Yes. Now, if I go to this C drive, sample directory, which was empty, you can see this file is created over here. Sanis, this file is created over here. Okay. So again, this was a simple program to demonstrate how to create. Again, let me open that code and show it to you. Now look here. This was that code. So what are the three steps over here? What are the three steps? First step is create a pointer to type file. Okay. Second is using fopen. We create that file. Now here, this is the write mode. It is in the write mode. And step 3 is you simply close that pointer by using fclose. Okay. Yes. So this is a sample code to create a file. So we are going to make a series of video on file handling. This is our first video. Okay. Yes, friends, this is the continuation video. Now, in the previous video, what you have seen, first what we were doing is to create a pointer to file. Okay, on this file, as I said in the previous video, it is a reserved word. Basically, this is a predefined structure. Okay, so file, if I'm writing file star ptr. Okay, now here ptr, using this pointer and using this fopen function, what we used to do is we used to create a file. For example, C:/ there is a directory called as sample. Okay, sample. Then here we used to use some file name. For example, I give sanis.doc. Okay, and here in double quotes, I used to write some mode. So it was in the write mode. Okay, W is the write mode. Okay, now try to understand this. When the mode is in W, that means when it is in the write mode, even if this file doesn't exist, that file will get created. Okay, but think, suppose if I am trying to attempt to a file, if I am trying to attempt to open a file which is not present. Okay, yeah, if you say just I want to check whether this file exists or not. Now in this case, what will happen, friends? Because you have opened it in the write mode, even if this file is not there, it will get created automatically. Okay, but what if the file is not there and it is in the read mode, R mode? R means read mode. Okay, so I'll show you one program. Which will make the concept clear, that whether the file exists or not. Okay, whether the file is there or not in the directory. Okay, so let me show you through practicals so you get a clear idea of it. Okay, yeah, let me show through the practicals here. Yes, this is our turbo C. Again, before entering into this, you can see this is our C drive sample directory. Here there is a file called as Sunnies. Okay, so this file already exists. There is a file called as Sunnies. It's a document, means Word file. Okay, it's .doc. We have given the extension .doc. Okay, now let it be as it is. Okay, this is an empty file. There is no content in this. Okay, but there is a file called as Sunnies. Okay, inside a sample directory. Okay. Now let me come to the programming part. Over here. Now what I'm going to do is, here you can see this was our previous code. Where we created a pointer to type file. Then using f open we created this file sunnies.doc. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to open it in the read mode. R is for read mode. Okay, and I'm going to check whether this file exists or not. Now you all know there is a file already. We have seen in that directory there is a file called as Sunnies. Okay, now here what I'll do is, for that one more reserved word we are going to use, that is called as null, N-U-L-L, null. Okay, so how I'm going to use this? If ptr, that means the pointer, is equal to null, N-U-L-L, null. Again, this is a reserved word. Okay, null means nothing. Okay, if ptr is equal to null, then there I'll go for printf double quotes, file does not exist. File does not exist. File does not exist. Okay, now here I'll show you the code. And the else part, what I'm going to write in the else part, yes, the else part I'm going to write opening curly brace, closing curly brace, printf double quotes, file exists. Okay, so what is the theory behind this that I'm going to explain you. Now PTR, now this PTR, what this PTR is going to do, it is going to point to the beginning of this file. Okay, that means the start of this file. So in the start of this file, if you see if it is null, that means if it is empty, okay, that means that file, it doesn't exist. If it is null, that means that file does not exist. Okay, I'm going to show you, friends. Now let me run this code. You can see here what I'm getting, the message is file exists. Okay, because there is a file. But what if I create a file? Okay, now suppose if I create a file called as happy. Okay, called as happy.doc. Okay, now you all know there is in that sample directory there is no file called as happy.doc. Okay, so what this will do, and it's in the read mode. So if I run this, what you'll see, file does not exist. Okay, so what you should know over here is this pointer, it is going to point to the initial address. Okay, here let me show you. Yes, let me come back to this file. Here you can see this is our C drive. Okay, in C drive you can see this is a sample directory. There is no file called as happy. Okay, so if there is no file called as happy, then what that pointer will do, will initialize its value to null. That means null ptr is equal to null, then it will show that file does not exist. Okay, but suppose now let me again open this file. Here, now this was in the read mode. Okay, what if I open it in the write mode, W? Okay, now what will happen when you open it in the write mode? This file will get created. This file will get created. Okay, so once this file is created, this PTR is not going to point towards null now. The value of PTR is not going to be null now. Okay, because it is going to show some file. It is going to show the address of that particular file. Address of that particular file. So here, if I run this, you can see if I run this, it will show me file exists because exactly the file exists. I'm going to show you how. Look here. Here you can see in C drive sample directory there is a file called as happy. Why this file got created? Because we opened that file in the write mode. Okay, this is the second video to show the program to demonstrate whether the file exists or not. Okay, so using this null reserved word you can find out whether the file exists or not. We are going to make some more videos on this. Thank you, friends. Hi friends, so in this video, this is a continuation video, we are going to see how to write in a file, okay? That means how to fill the content of a file, okay? So let me directly show you the practical of this. So, yes, let me come back to this Turbo C. Well, here it's a very simple process. In the last video, you have seen how to check whether the file exists or not. Now here you all know that sample directory we have created this file. Okay, we have created this file. Now here, think suppose if I create this file in the write mode, what will happen? This file happy.doc it will get created because it is in the write mode. If it is in the write mode, even if it doesn't exist, that file will get created. Okay, now what I want to see is, now you can see if I run this code, okay, and whether if I go to check the directory, let me go and check in the directory. Yes, here you can see there is a file called as happy. Okay, if I try to open this file, now let me open and show you this file. Okay, you can see this content, it is empty. There is no file, no content of this file. Okay, now what is our program? Basically, to demonstrate how to write in this, how to write the in a file. Okay, that I'm going to show you through programming. Now here again, let me come back to this program. So this was the file which we created, okay, through fopen. Now it's very simple, friends. I'm going to use this function called as fprintf, okay, and in this parenthesis, inside this opening and closing parenthesis, first I will mention the pointer, okay, the pointer name. Now here this is a pointer name, ptr is a pointer which is pointing to this file. Okay, this ptr is pointing to the initial address of this file. So what you have to mention is in fprintf, first you have to mention this pointer name. Okay, then here in double quotes I can write anything. For example, let me write welcome to Sunny's. Okay, so welcome to Sunny's. Now what will happen is if I run this code, what will happen here inside that file? Let me go back to the file. I'll show you. Let me go back to the file. Here, this is that file over here in C drive sample. Here you can see if I try to open this happy file, which was initially empty, you can see welcome to Sunny's over here. Okay, so this was a simple program, simple to demonstrate how to write inside a file. So how to write using this fprintf. First argument will be your pointer, okay, and second will be the content, whatever content you want to display, that content. Okay, hi friends, in this video what we are going to see is how to take the input from the console and write it into the file. Okay, so in the previous video we have seen how to write in the file. Okay, now here you can see already there is fprintf welcome to Sanis is written over here. Now for example, if I write here printf, now let me take some more variables over here. For example, character name, I'm giving size 20, and integer marks. Okay, these are the two things which I have introduced in this program now, name and marks. Now what I'm going to do is here fprintf, that means where it is going to get printf, it is going to get printed in the file. Okay, and here this printf is going to get whatever I'll write in the printf will get displayed in the output screen of this particular code. I'm going to show you the difference. Now look, in printf I'm simply writing here enter name and marks, enter name and marks. Okay, /n. Now here, you know, scanf, using scanf I'll take that input %s for name and %d for marks, simply name comma ampersand marks. Okay, now here what will happen is, here friends, what will happen is it will take the input from the console, from the keyboard. Okay, and whatever input I'm going to take from here, that I'm going to print inside a file. So for that what I'm going to do is fprintf. Okay, again first should be a pointer, ptr will be a pointer, then in double quotes name is equal to %s. Okay, then marks is equal to %d, double quotes complete comma, here name comma marks, name comma marks. Okay, you all know instead of this name is %s, what will get displayed, it will display the name. Okay, instead of this %d, what will get displayed, marks will be displayed. But where it will be displayed, it will be displayed inside this file. Okay, file, which file, happy.doc. okay, let me show you, let me run this code. Okay, so enter name. Now look here, you can see where I'm taking the input, I'm taking the input from the keyboard console. Okay, so let me write the name as Nigel and marks as 80. Okay, enter. Now here you won't see name is equal to Nigel and marks equal to 80. Where will you get the output? Here output you will get inside that file. I'll show you. Here drive sample, welcome to Sunny's, name is equal to Nigel and marks is equal to 80. Look here, this here we have wrote. Now this data, from where we took this data, we took from the console and we have print this inside the file. Okay, so this program was to demonstrate how to take the input from the console and write it in the file. Let me again open this program. You can see over here, so this printf and scanf, you all know this printf and scanf, it is used to whatever you write in the double quotes of printf, it is used to display as it is on the output screens. Using scanf we take the input. The only thing is this time we have displayed it out inside the file. Okay, we have displayed it in a file. Okay, so the program was to demonstrate the same. Hi friends, in this video we are going to see how to read from the file. Okay, now let me show you one example. Now this is sample directory. Here, think suppose this is a text document. Okay, let me write something. For example, let me change here. Apple is a fruit. Apple is a fruit. Okay, now this is the content of this file. This is the content of the file. Okay, I have saved this. Okay, now using the program, I'm going to read the content of this file. Now I'm going to show you how. Let me come back to this diversity. Now here, what I'll do is, let me delete this. Again, the first step will be the same. Create a pointer to file Then using that pointer variable, use fopen. Okay, using fopen, just give that path C drive sample directory, then sanis.txt, that was the extension, then double quotes complete comma, then you have to go for the read mode. Okay, now what I'll do is, you can see I've created a character variable ch over here. So using this character variable ch, I'm going to use one more function called as fgetc. That's a file function, fgetc, and I'll just mention the pointer inside this parenthesis. So what will happen is, friends, this pointer will point to the initial, that means the first starting address, starting point of that particular file. Okay, so we have written in that file apple is a fruit. Okay, so it's the starting point, means it should point to a, a apple, a double p l e, apple. The start of that apple is a. Okay, now I'll show you. I'll try to print it over here. Printf percent %c of ch, percent %c of ch. Okay, if I run this code, we can see we are getting a for apple. Okay, now many of them, they will ask me, sir, okay, this we got the first letter. Okay, let me show you, friends. Okay, you will tell me got the first letter, but what about the entire content? We want the entire content. Okay, so here you'll say from apple is a fruit, we just got a, the starting, because that ptr was pointing to the initial address, and here character by character we are printing. Now if you want to go for this entire file, okay, now remember one thing here, there is one more reserved word that is called as eof. Now I'm going to tell you how to use this eof. Okay, so what I'll do is here I'll go for a while loop, and here ch not equal to, while ch not equal to eof. Eof is a reserved word again, which indicates the end of file, Okay, now what will happen over here is, ch is equal to fget c, it will point to the first character. Okay, that is a. Now a is not equal to eof, the condition is true, it will go into this, it will print ch, and again what I'll do is I'll give ch is equal to fgetc of ptr. Now what will happen over here, this statement is very important, friends. What will happen over here is, it will automatically, the pointer will move towards the next address, it will move to the immediate consecutive next address. Okay, and it will take the value of chs p, apple. So it will, after a, the next letter will be p. So again p is not equal to end of eof. Yes, condition is true, it will come over here. So end of eof means what? End of file. So when are we going to get this end of eof? That is after the statement, that means apple is a fruit. After t fruit, after t you will get, it will encounter this keyword eof, end of file. Okay, so when it will find ch is not equal to eof, that means when ch will become equal to eof, that will be the end of this file, and finally you'll get the entire content. Let me show you. Let me run this file now. If I run this file, you can see here I have got entire content of that particular file, which was in the text file. Okay, so this is a program to demonstrate how to read from a file, Okay, yes, friends, in this video we are going to see how to copy the content of one file into another. Okay, for that, directly let me show you one program. Here you can see I have created two pointers, two file pointers, ptr1, ptr2. Okay, now here you can see there are two files. Now before that, let me come back to this directory. Let me come back to the directory sample. Okay, now here I am having two directories. Let me delete this. one. Let me create a new one. New text document. Say, let me give any name. Okay, let me say Jolly. Jolly. Uh, one more. One more file. Say Jolly and Molly. Okay, Jolly Molly. Okay, these are the two files. These are the two files which I am having. Now, think suppose this file, inside this file, just I am writing something. Hi, friends, I am demonstrating. I am demonstrating how to copy contents file into another. So this is the content of this file Jolly. Okay, Jolly. This is the content of this file Jolly. Now if I click on this Molly, the content is empty. So what is the purpose of the program? Purpose of the program is to copy the content of Jolly into this file called as Molly. Okay, using program. So let me show you the code. Let me show you the code for that. For that, what I'm going to do is directly going to show you the code. So here I have created two pointers, ptr1, ptr2. Okay, because we are going to deal with two different files now. Using ptr1, I'm going to open this Jolly, okay, Jolly file in the read mode. Okay, jolly.txt. That was a file in the read mode, and molly.txt. Molly.txt in the write mode. Now here already we have created. Now what will happen if I open it in the write mode? If it is not created, it will get created. Okay, but we are already created. But now again it will get created. Okay, that means it will get overridden. Now here it is in the open mode. It is in the read mode. That means whatever you have written in that file Jolly, it is not tampered. It won't be tampered. Okay. Now what is done over here is using this character variable ch fget c. So it is going to take one character from the file Jolly. Okay, because ptr is pointing to this file Jolly. Okay, and it will be stored in this variable ch. So you all know this, while ch is not equal to ef, which you have seen in the previous video. What will happen is using this fput c, what it will happen, what it will do is it will transfer whatever the content of ch into ptr2. Ptr2 is a pointer which is pointing to this Molly text. Molly file name called as Molly. Okay, so it will copy this content from ch to ptr2. Okay, so basically fput what it is going to do is it will copy all the contents of ch into this ptr2. Ptr2 means it will create this it will copy all the contents of file 1 into file 2. That means it will copy the content of Jolly into molly.txt. Okay, so let me show you the output. Let me run this code. So I've run this code. Now let me come back to this file over here, sample. Now Jolly, we have written, hi friends, I am demonstrating how to copy the contents of one file into another. And here if you see Molly, it's the same contents have been copied over here. Hi friends, I am demonstrating how to copy the content of one file into another. Okay, this was a simple program to demonstrate how to copy the content of one file into another. From exam point of view, this is very important program. Okay. My friends, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to use this append. Okay, so for that, let me again come back to this directory, C drive sample. Okay. Suppose if I'm having a file called a Jolly. Again, here, let me write something over here. Hi friends. Hi friends. Okay. Hi friends. So this is the content of this file. Now let me save this. Okay. If I want to append something, that means if I want to write some more contents over here. to the program. Okay, how can I do that? For that, let me demonstrate one program. Let me show you one program. Okay, here, so I have already program. Let me show it to you. You all know this is a common step. Create a pointer to type file, then using f open. Now here sample jolly.txt was my extension. Now here I'm using this mode as A for append, A for append. Now you can see, now what I'm going to do is whatever the file, whatever the content of the file it is, it has already. For example, we had hi friends. Okay, now for in that content, this content will be tailed chal by. Okay, chal by, it's time to go, time to go. Okay, so for that what I'll do is I'll use fprintf. Okay, then you simply mention the pointer variable over here. Ptr is a pointer variable over here, and whatever you want to append, you can append it over here in the double quotes. Whatever you want to write, you can write it in the double quotes over here. Okay, I'll show you. Let me run this code now. If I run this code over here, come back to this directory over here, C drive, sample, jolly. Look here, this was the content originally which we had. Hi friends. Okay, so this content got appended. That means it tailed. Chal by, it's time to go. So whenever you go for this append mode, let me open this file. So whenever you go for the append mode, what will happen is, look here, A for append mode. So if they ask write a program to demonstrate the append mode, you can go for this program. Okay, so that was all about file handling. Thank you friends, thank you for watching the video. Thanks a lot.